meet impossible expectations. I don't want you to think you have to be someone you're not just to please anyone, especially not me. I'm here for you, just the way you are. You don't have to change anything about yourself, because everything about you is already enough. I love you for who you are, not for some idealized version of yourself. I know it's hard to believe that right now. I can tell that you're having trouble seeing your worth. But believe me, you mean so much to me, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here through it all. The hard days, the good days, the quiet moments, and the storms. You're not alone in this. Not ever. I'll always be right here beside you, ready to listen, ready to hold you when it gets too tough to face alone. Don't let that inner voice tell you lies about yourself. You are precious, and you are loved. It doesn't matter what you might think right now. You're so much more than the doubts you carry. You have a beautiful soul, and I see that in you every single day. Even when you can't see it yourself, I know things can feel overwhelming sometimes. I can see that you're struggling, and it's breaking my heart, because I wish I could take all that pain away for you. But I need you to understand that you're not broken. You're not damaged, no matter what you're feeling right now. We all have our lows. We all have moments when we feel like we're not enough. But that doesn't mean you're any less deserving of love or care. You're allowed to feel this way. It's okay to be human. It's okay to not have everything figured out. Life isn't a race, and you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You don't have to do it alone. Please, let me be here for you. Let me take some of that burden off your heart. Lean on me, trust me, and allow me to show you how much you truly mean to me. Every moment I've spent with you has been a gift, and I don't want you to forget that. I cherish you more than you realize. Your presence, your laughter, your thoughts, your very being, it all matters so much to me. You bring something into my life that no one else ever could, and that's more than enough. So don't think for 1 second that you're any less worthy of love because of your struggles. You are so, so loved. It's okay to rest now. Let go of all the self-doubt, all the pain, and let yourself be held in the warmth of the love I have for you. You don't need to carry all of this by yourself anymore. You're not a burden. You're a blessing. You don't have to try so hard to hide the way you're feeling. I can see it. I can feel it. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling weak, with feeling vulnerable. In fact, that's what makes you so incredibly strong. The courage to show your true self, even when it's hard. I love you for that. I love you for your honesty, even when it feels impossible to open up. Sometimes, it's hard to see the beauty in yourself when the world feels heavy. But I see you, and I see the beauty that's inside of you. I see the kindness, the love you have to give, the strength you don't always recognize in yourself. Your worth is not defined by your doubts, your struggles, or the days when you don't feel like you're enough. I promise you, you are more than enough. You always have been. You are allowed to take a break from carrying everything. You don't have to keep going at this pace, always trying to push through. It's okay to rest. It's okay to lean on someone. Let me carry some of the weight for you, if only for a little while. You don't have to be strong all the time. You're allowed to be human. And in my eyes, that's more than enough. So let go. Let go of the fear that you're too much, that your emotions are too heavy. You're not. You are loved, and that love is unconditional. It's not about what you can give me or what you can do. It's about who you are, and I wouldn't change a single thing about you. You're perfect, exactly as you are. I understand that it's hard sometimes. I know the weight of those thoughts can feel suffocating, and it's easy to think you're all alone in this. But I want you to remember that you are never alone, not with me. I'm right side, even in your darkest moments. When you feel like you can't carry the burden anymore, I'll carry it with you. I see the pain in your eyes, the struggle in your voice, and it makes me want to hold you even tighter. But I want to tell you something important. You're allowed to feel this way. You're allowed to struggle, to fall, to cry. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you any less of a person. In fact, it makes you incredibly strong to keep going even when everything feels impossible. I want you to feel safe here with me. Safe enough to let go of the weight you've been carrying. Let it go, just for a little while. I'll be here to catch you, to keep you safe and loved, and to remind you that the darkness you're feeling right now won't last forever. You don't need to carry it all on your own. Please, remember that nothing could change how much I care about you. No mistake, no imperfection, no bad day. I love you through all of it, just as you are. And I'll keep reminding you of that, no matter what. You deserve to be loved, and you deserve to feel at peace. I'll help you get there, one step at a time. I want you to know that no matter how you're feeling right now, you're not alone in this. I'm here, right beside you, always ready to listen, always ready to support you. Your struggles are my struggles, and your pain is something I want to help carry. Please don't think for a second that you're too much, or that your feelings are a burden. It's okay to need someone. It's okay to lean on me. That's what I'm here for. I want to remind you of the light that you bring into this world, even when it's hard for you to see it. You have so much warmth inside you, a kindness that makes the world a better place just by your presence. I see that in everything you do, and I'm constantly amazed by how much love you have to give. You are loved, deeply and endlessly, and I'll keep reminding you of that every day. I know things can feel overwhelming at times, like the weight of everything is too much to bear. But I promise you, no matter what happens, I'm never going anywhere. You're not alone in this fight. We can face everything together. You're stronger than you think, and I believe in you, more than I can put into words. Please just let yourself be cared for. Let me hold you. Let me love you in the way that you deserve. You've been so strong for so long, but it's okay to rest. It's okay to let me be there for you now. Just take a deep breath, relax, and know that everything will be okay. You don't need to do anything right now except be. Just be. You're perfect as you are. You don't have to be anything more than what you are right now. You are enough, exactly as you are. I want you to feel that in your heart, to really know that you are worthy of all the love, care, and kindness in this world. No amount of doubt or negativity can change that. I see you, and I know the beautiful soul that you are. It's easy to forget how special you are, but please let me remind you, you are a treasure. When you look at yourself and only see flaws, I wish I could show you what I see. I see someone who is brave, who has faced hardships and come through them stronger. I see someone who has so much to offer, someone whose heart is full of love and goodness. You are so much more than you know, and I'll spend my whole life reminding you of that whenever you need it. I know it's easy to feel small when life gets overwhelming, but I want you to know that you're not small. You're bigger than you think. You've touched so many lives, including mine, in ways you might not even realize. Your presence brings warmth and joy, and that's something truly special. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love. You're perfect in your imperfection, in your vulnerability. I'm here to hold you through this. You're allowed to rest, to let go of the weight you've been carrying. You're allowed to just be, to breathe and feel safe in this moment. I'll be here, by your side, always. Let me remind you just how important you are, not for what you do, but for who you are. You are loved, you are cherished, and you are enough.